Julie Ryan, noted psychic and medical intuitive, is ready to answer your personal questions, even those you never knew you could ask. For more than 20 years, as she's developed and refined her intuitive skills, Julie used her knowledge as a successful inventor and businesswoman to help others. Now, she wants to help you grow, heal, and get the answers you've been longing to hear. Do you have a question for someone who's transitioned? Do you have a medical issue? What about your pet's health or behavior? Perhaps you have a loved one who's close to death and you'd like to know what's happening. Are you on the path to fulfill your life's purpose? No matter where you are in the world, take a journey to the other side and ask Julie Ryan.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Ask Julie Ryan Show. I'm Julie, your host, and I'm so delighted you could join us this week. My intention in doing this show is to provide information, insight, and comfort to people all around the world by helping to answer life's unanswerable questions. And we have a fun show lined up this evening because we have a bunch of callers on hold and we have a special guest. And I'm going to tell you about her in just a minute. A little bit of an update from Wedding Central here. His Majesty the Groom has graced us with his presence. He has Easter week off, so he's home and we're thrilled. And he's going to fly in and out of here to meetings and stuff over the next couple of weeks. So we'll have him here. And we couldn't be more delighted with that. Also, we are in the middle of snarky weather coming in during the show. So I told Tim, my husband, and Jonathan, I said, if you guys see Toto flying by, come up and get me. They're going to be downstairs. And after the show's over, I'm going to be downstairs because we're in a tornado watch. But, oh, my gosh, this line of storms looks like it's going to be interesting. So that will be fun to do that. And let me tell you about who's joined me this evening. It's a woman named Sarah Hall. And Sarah's an intuitive channel, a healer, and a spiritual teacher who channels angel messages. She's a certified Angel Therapy Practitioner. She's a medium. She's a Reiki practitioner and a shamanic journey guide. She specializes in communicating with angels and teaches people how to work with them to create peace and harmony in all areas of their lives. Over many years on her spiritual path, Sarah's witnessed incredible angelic healings in her own life, as well as in the lives of her clients and students. And she gives all the credit to God, the angels, and the courage and openness of her beloved clients and students. And Miss Sarah, welcome, girl. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Julie. It's such an honor to be on with you today. Thank you.
You are welcome. I was on her show this morning, actually, and we had a ball. We had so much fun.
We did.
Answering questions together. Hi, Melda. I see you've joined us.
Hi.
I'm going to mute you, and then I'll come back to you.
Okay.
I just muted myself. Sorry. Hi, Lisa. I'm going to mute you, and I'll come back to you. So anyways, Sarah and I had so much fun doing this that we thought we'd have fun on my show, too, and just I told her rinse and repeat. You know, it's like shampoo, rinse and repeat, that we do that this evening and see what questions we can get answered for everybody. So I'm delighted to have you in my turf, girl.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here. Thank you.
Thanks. All right, let's just go ahead and go to the phones, and we'll start taking callers, and then we'll go from there. Okay, our first caller is Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Well, good evening. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Please tell everybody where you're calling from.
I am in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, great. Well, you got a question for us?
Well, gosh.
Or did you just call to listen?
I think, you know what, let me listen for a minute because I just came back from another meeting, so my head's spinning, so I need to settle.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll put you back on mute. Hi, Nancy. I see you just joined us. We'll come back to you. I'm going to mute you, and we'll come back to you. Let's see who else we have. I think Jennifer is our next person. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Judy. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. This is my third time calling, and I've had private sessions with you.
Yes, you have. Please tell everybody where you're calling in from.
Pembroke, Florida.
I recognize your voice. Got a question for Sarah and me, or one or the other, or both?
I don't know. Where? I'm in Pembroke Pines, Florida. It's close to Miami.
Great. So what's your question this week?
Well, my question is love-related.
Okay.
I guess. Relationship-related, I guess.
Yeah.
I met someone recently, and we are a bit far apart in distance of where we live. And I'm just kind of like iffy on whether I should pursue this or not. His intentions, and I mean, should I jump into this? Should I not? I'm just, I'm in that I don't know place. So I wanted to find out what you would, because I know you have been able to channel in before to somebody and given me information about their true intentions and what's really going on in their minds and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm looking for today.
Okay, terrific. Can you tell us his first name?
His first name is Amaury.
Oh, you got to spell that.
Amaury.
Amadi, but you roll your R's. Amadi. All right. So
yeah, we rolled them pretty good.
Is it in Jennifer's best interest to pursue a romantic relationship with her current beau, Amari? What's the first thing that pops in your mind, girl? Like within a second.
What I'm getting when I tune into this right away is a sense that there's a mirror, almost as if we've got a mirror image of some of the indecision and the wondering, and then I don't know, but I'm interested, going on both sides of the relationship. So it looks like maybe a little bit more discovery might be needed, a little bit more mediating, communicating.
I got a yes, Jennifer.
Well,
that's in your best interest to pursue it.
He's so far away.
Live? Like how far?
In another country.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Well, okay. So maybe, best interest to pursue it is a very broad question, and spirits, as you know, are very literal. So I agree with Miss Sarah. It takes some investigating and seeing what goes up. But, what the heck? One step at a time. I think when we get too far ahead of ourselves, we start feeling fear, and it's because our brains can't process all of the different variables that can come into play. So right now, I'm not getting any stops, but I agree with Sarah on figure it out as you go.
There's no big blockages or anything. It feels like both are equally open with just similar types of questions. So, co-create something together, you and Amari. I think the two of you could maybe discover that there is an opportunity for some beautiful love. It certainly looks like there are no closed doors right now. But I'm getting a sense where it's like there's more information that's needed and there's more lessons maybe that need to be learned.
Yeah.
Meaning that I should question more the intention, or just I don't think I understand.
I think what I'm getting is just go with the flow. Just see where it goes. I mean, you don't need to commit to marriage or commit to joining in a financial relationship. Just enjoy it. Go with the flow. See what happens. I'm not seeing any roadblocks at this point, and it doesn't sound like Sarah is either. So let us know what happens.
Oh, yes, I will. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, Jennifer. Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you.
All righty. Our next caller is Kathy. Hi, Kath. Hi, Kath.
Oh, hi. Gosh. Hi.
How are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good. Tired.
Terrific. Just tell everybody where you're calling in from.
I'm calling from Dayton, Ohio.
Okay. Well, you got a question for us?
Oh, it's the thing that's on my mind the most is still my dad. So I was up to visit last week and saw him and got to say my goodbyes in case he passes before I get back up there. He's in end stages of dementia, as you know. So it was very emotional, but it was very healing also and very good. So I'm just kind of in my head here, I'm trying to sort of feel my way forward and wondering, is it a very short amount of time now? Is there going to be more time to go up and spend time with him, or is it going to go rather rapidly? Because my sense is that whenever he goes downhill, he'll go downhill pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you called in several times about your dad, Jack. I remember his name because we've scanned him several times over quite a long period of time. And to those of you that are first-time listeners, when I see someone who's dying, all of us go through what I call the 12 phases of transition. And it's how angels and our deceased loved ones are around us and get into different configurations as we get closer and closer to death. And you can get a graphic of this on my website, AskJulieRyan.com, 12 Phases of Transition. You can download it. And Kath, your dad is still in phase 11. He has a vortex spinning above his head that has been created by angels moving their wings. His spirit is hanging on to the top of his head in a bubble configuration. Looks like the cartoon caption bubble where a cartoon character's words or thoughts are. And he has started to enter the vortex. So that is going to help disconnect his body from his spirit from his body. And his spirit has started to enter the vortex. So I think it's imminent. Sarah, what are you getting?
Yeah, I'm feeling something that is quite close as well. As I'm tuning into Jack's energy, I'm also getting a sense that there's still almost like a little bit of purpose where there's part of him that's saying, I want my family around me. I like the sense of them witnessing me and holding my hand through this because I know that there's spiritual purpose in connecting with them through this experience and then witnessing me through this experience. So it looks as if, yes, it's imminent, and that, family time and any moments you have to connect are very important pieces of what look to be his experience and in timing this transition.
Yeah.
And I always ask, Kathy, you know this, I always ask people as they're dying telepathically, are you ready to go? Jack says yes. Are you in pain? No. What do you need? My family. And that's really been his response for quite a while.
Yeah.
And
I didn't realize until just yesterday that my mom has an intention of, even though he's not at home right now, she's going to have him brought back home when it appears it is the end, because she wants him to be there and all of us to be together with him, which I think is going to be fantastic for him and all of it. I mean, difficult, but at a level very joyous also.
Right. Terrific. Well, and that sounds great. And remember, he's going to decide when he goes, where he goes, who's with him when he goes, all the circumstances. So if you're there and you want to be there, great. If you're not, it's his decision. If he wants to die at home, he'll allow that to happen. If he wants to die in the facility where he is now, he'll check out when it's best for him. So keep that in mind, Kathy, as you go through this, and remember how these angels and deceased loved ones are surrounding him. So there's really a glorious component to the death and dying process, and I think it really helps ease a heavy heart, because it's so hard when you're going through this. I've been there, I know. I can feel your pain, and so maybe get the 12 Phases of Transition chart, the PDF, and put it on your phone. And when you're feeling really overwhelmed, look at the chart, and then that'll give you a graphic of the configuration of all these angels and deceased loved ones. So I hope that helps. But keep us posted and let us know how he's doing and how you're doing too.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks to you both.
You bet. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye, Kathy. Bye. Okay, let's see who's next. I believe it's Linda. Hi, Linda.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, kind of.
Good. Please tell everybody where you're calling in from.
I'm calling from Palmer, Alaska.
What's going on up there?
Well, we were playing golf, but we had some snow, so I kind of put a jinx in that.
Yeah. Don't they know it's April up there? Although there are parts of Alaska that probably have snow all year round, right?
Well, not really, except for maybe the mountains. But
oh, right.
Actually, this was an early breakup, so. But we're getting an April snowstorm, so.
Oh, my. Well, hopefully it melts quickly.
Yeah, it will.
You got a question for us?
I do. And it's a medical question. I've started having some twitching, like eye twitching, only it's not just in my eyes. It's like throughout my body, little neurological twitches that are. I'm just wondering if you know what might be causing it and what I need to do for it.
What I'm getting, Linda, and I went ahead and got you on my radar while you were talking, is you're low in magnesium.
Okay.
It's an easy fix. So go get some magnesium at the drugstore or I buy mine at Costco.
Oh, I got some. I got some.
Yeah, just take it. Take that. If you take it and you start getting the runs from it, back off the dosage.
Yeah.
But
I do, that's what I can't take very much of it because I get the runs so fast. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll try a different form.
You may want to just Google foods high in magnesium, and eat those if the capsules don't work very well with your system, or try and find one that's a lower dose.
Okay.
But that's all I'm getting. You're just low in magnesium.
Okay. Yeah. I would like to add, I picked up on the same thing with regard to the magnesium. I'm also picking up on a little bit going on with regard to some neurotoxins that seem to actually be maybe draining or lowering the levels of magnesium. Particularly, I'm getting a sense of heavy metals. And it's not too much, really to worry about. I think probably all of us who live in the modern world and, eat the food on this planet and breathe the water and breathe the air and drink the water ends up absorbing these toxins and heavy metals in some way or another. But in your case, I'm getting a sense that if you could lower the level of heavy metals, particularly it seems to me like maybe mercury, that this would help get your magnesium levels very regular as well as maybe even some other levels. I'm sensing B12 would be really nice to help to even out your nervous system as well. I'm looking at really gentle things as well for balancing the heavy metal stuff. So that would be like food fixes, food medicines that help to pull it out. And we know that certainly lots of greens help us to detox from heavy metals naturally and slowly, things like cilantro, parsley, sea vegetables, and so forth. So maybe doing a little homework on that and just very gently starting to detox, doing a little vigilance in terms of making sure we don't come in contact with any further heavy metals, and it looks like things will work very beautifully.
I'm wondering,
the other thing, The other thing too is Sarah was talking, I concur with that, Sarah. What I was doing was I was removing heavy metals out of your energy field. So
I wonder. Go ahead.
How that works is there's like this big, those old-fashioned magnets that are a U shape and they're silver in the middle and they're red on the ends. I put them. I put two of them around your body so they touch each other, and then it just attracts all these teeny weeny little metallic particles. So I hope that helps. Let us know how you're doing.
I'm wondering, I've been using like DMSO and a few other things to try to break up the cataracts in my eyes, and I'm just wondering if maybe something I'm doing with these protocols is maybe loosening up stuff, and that's what's in my body causing this. It's loose in my body causing these tremors.
I don't know. Maybe. But I just get, and I think, Sarah, you agree, you're getting the same thing. I think it's a magnesium issue. So I would look at supplements and I would look at food and see where you go from there. Okay. Thanks for calling.
I appreciate very much your help. Thank you.
Bye, girl.
Okay. Bye now.
Okay, let's go to Michelle next. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Julie.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. Please tell everybody where you're calling in from.
I'm calling from Aurora, Colorado.
All right, you got a question for us? So you get a twofer tonight.
Yes. Well, it's not so much a question, but I am going on vacation tomorrow, and it was just convenient that your show's Thursday, and I just wanted you to put your bubble on me during my talk.
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure. That's easy. What Michelle's talking about is when people travel and just sometimes they like a little extra protection, and so I put an energetic bubble around her energy field. And you just kind of look like Glenda the Good Witch flying around with a bubble around. Whether
that's
you're
all
headed
I wanted tonight.
That's right.
Quick and
whether
easy.
you're headed to Munchkin Land or not, right?
You're right.
Oh, terrific.
All right. Well, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're
Julie.
welcome. You're welcome. Right. Sarah, you want to do anything?
I want to wish you some great travels, to have a wonderful time. And also I'm hearing a little angel message coming through that's saying, wear your heart on your sleeve and open your heart. You never know what beautiful things are going to come to you on this trip. So, I have a wonderful time.
That's wonderful. Thank you for that message.
Okay, thanks for calling. Have fun. Don't do anything we wouldn't do.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Julie.
Don't do anything we wouldn't do. So that leaves you pretty much wide open.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Okay, let's see who we have next. I believe it's Patrice. Hi, Patrice.
Hi, Julie.
How are you?
It's great to be back. How are you? It's been a while.
I know. Where you been?
Well, if you remember, it was like maybe 2 years ago. I was just trying to figure things out, like too overburdened with work and to being responsible my whole life, just trying to listen to you and learn a lot and just kind of like, chill out a little bit and just like let life take its course. Since then I changed my job, like less pressure, different outlook, different treatment of me and things like that. But the thing I wanted to talk about today is that, and I'm in Stuart, Florida, by the way.
Right. Thank you.
You're welcome. And what I want to talk about today is like the last thing that's been, hovering over me is living in this condo community that's so unhealthy with these condo commandos and just, it's like tiptoeing, like, walking on eggshells and, speaking like you're in a library, everybody knowing your business. And I'm at an age where everybody's talking me into downsizing, and instead, I'm so like captivated with people that buy these beautiful homes and renovate them, and they're a little bit large, but it's almost like they make money on them and whatnot. And I found the most adorable home that I just became captivated with, and the price was way out of my range, but all of a sudden it turned into a bank sale on Monday, and they accepted my offer today. So it's like a really bold move for me.
Good for you. Wow.
Yeah. So
well, that looks like some divine intervention going on there, girl.
Yeah. So I just wanted to know, like, again, it's just something that it's going to need work to get it up, to where I need to be. Even financially, it's more money than where I'm living, but it's a wonderful deal. And, if I keep breaking free of these old roles and habits, it's scary, but I'm just wondering with this one, because it's breaking the bank a little bit, if you see it as a positive move.
Sarah, why don't you go first on Patrice's question?
Yes. As you were describing everything, I was tuning into your energy, and I picked up on several different things. First of all, in the realm of life changes that are going on for you in general right now, I'm seeing a lot of energy changes that are causing you to perceive yourself in the context of relationships and people around you just a little bit differently. Lots of empowerment going on there, and that, believe it or not, it's like pushing over a domino. It can affect many areas of life to have this kind of empowering shift or leap. Out of that shift of energy, I am hearing your angels say, yes, lots of divine guidance involved in helping you to secure your new home. I'm also hearing the word, it's your retreat. It will be your retreat.
Your what? In your what?
it's your retreat. So it's your place to retreat from the world or to feel safe, as if it's your sanctum kind of thing. I'm also hearing balance. Balance is necessary as we walk the road towards this move and towards everything involved, from finances to all the other logistics. The angels are saying, so long as you stay in the present moment with everything, take every little step just one at a time, step by step. In other words, don't get ahead of yourself and worry about, things that are far, far, far down the line. Just do what you have, in front of you today, and you will see finances balance themselves. I really am getting a sense that Spirit is helping to provide for this manifestation that you've just attracted into your life, and that you will balance everything. So, that's what I'm getting so far.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I agree with all of that, Patrice. What I got right off the bat when you were telling me about it is you're going to be a money magnet. The money's going to be there as you need it. I agree with Sarah. Take it one step at a time. I don't think you can make a wrong move. I think this is all happening for you. I agree that there's a bigger picture here for you, and I think it's going to be fabulous. So let us know when you're ready for company, and we'll all come down.
Oh, you're all invited for sure. I'll let you know when we're done.
Okay, well, keep us
Thank you
posted.
so much.
Let us know what you come up with.
I will.
Okay.
Thank you, ladies.
Thanks for calling. Take care.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, let's see who's next. I believe it's Patrick and Alice. Hi, guys.
Hi, this is Alice.
Hi, Alice. How are you?
All right.
Terrific. Where are you guys calling from?
Austin, Texas.
Okay. Terrific. You got a question for us?
Well, my husband found the recording of your show this morning, so we listened to that. And you were talking about people having leaks in their energy fields.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know how easy it is to see leaks in our energy fields, but we are thinking about getting a divorce and not being married anymore, so it's kind of a stressful time as well.
Mm-hmm. So what's your question?
Well, I guess I'd like to be healthier, so I'd like to know if I have a lot of leaks or not very many leaks.
Mm-hmm. Let me get you on my radar, Alice.
Okay.
How that works is I raise my vibrational level to the level of spirit, because we're all spirits attached to a body having a human experience. And when we're attached to a body, we vibrate more slowly just because the body has mass. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to close my eyes, watch a laser beam come from my body. I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. It's going to hook into you in Austin. And then I'm going to have a hologram of you in my mind's eye. And I'm going to shoot energy from your feet up through the top of your head, and we'll just see what comes up. It will be as if I'm looking at the equivalent of an X-ray, a CT scan, or an MRI. So here we go. Here comes my laser beam from rainy Sweet Home, Alabama. And it is just heading west. I think Austin's a little bit north of me, but pretty much due west.
Okay.
So, got you.
Thank you.
Okay, got ya. All right, shooting energy from your feet up through the top of your head. Turned around to the back. You've got a lot of inflammation on your back, your neck, down your spine. Are you having back pain or neck pain?
I had a massage with someone who used hot stones, and I never had the hot stones thing before, and I think some of the stones were definitely way too hot.
Oh my gosh!
Got blisters. I got at least one blister that popped, and
oh my gosh! All right, so inflammation looks to me like red fog on body parts. And so to get that calmed down, I put anti-inflammatory energy on it, which is kind of a royal blue color. So I'm getting that put down. You do have a large tear. It's in the back of your energy field. It's vertical. It's almost right down your spine. So that would be something that either schedule a private consult and we can do a deep dive on that, and also other health stuff related. Just go to AskJulieRyan.com and you'll see a button, book an appointment, or you can stay on hold, and if we get through all the rest of our callers, I can come back to you, or you can call in next week. But there is a tear there. But In the meantime, I've got anti-inflammatory energy on your blisters and on your inflammation in your back, so it'll hopefully help you feel better. Sarah, anything you want to add?
Yes, I'm hearing rest and rejuvenation loud and clear with regard to health and feeling nice and whole and energized again. I almost get a sense as well as I'm going deeper in that it's almost as if the nervous system is a little tired. I don't know if this is just because you're processing more, stressful thoughts or things have been tough for a little while, but your nervous system is telling me like, yeah, I need a breather, please. Give me a little rest, let a little time go by. Let's meditate on things for a little while, and that helps to gain a little new perspective. So I am definitely in the same boat as Julie, saying that yes, there's healing that needs to be focused on. I definitely get the anti-inflammatory sense that is needed as well right now. But the biggest things, that rest and rejuvenation, and I'm also seeing a little more water, hydrating a little more. There's something about that seems to not only clear the body right now, but also even clear the mind. It's like the mind wants to get out of a little sense of a past fog maybe that had been there, and a little increased hydration seems to help with that right now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling. Hope you feel better.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye. Okay, bye. I believe Nancy is our next caller. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Hello, Nancy. Are you there? Unmute your phone. Oh, well, are you there? Maybe not. Okay, we'll come back to you, Nancy. Oh, there you are. I think I just heard you. Are you? There you are.
I'm here. It wouldn't unmute. I'm so sorry. I'm pressing the button. Anyway,
okay.
I'm here. How are you?
Hi. Good. Where's here? Where are you calling from?
Here is San Jose, California.
Okay.
And
terrific.
I talked to you probably a year and a half ago, maybe more, when my mom was, getting ready to pass. And she's gone now. It was a year in January. And today would have been her 94th birthday. So just wondering, we're all thinking of her and sending her love and just hoping that, maybe she has a message for us. That's really it. I mean,
Sure. Well, we'll get her on the line and see what she has to say. What's her name, Nancy?
Anne.
Okay. Yeah, I do remember Anne. All right. Sarah, you want to go first?
Sure, yes. So it's really lovely as I'm connecting in with your mother. The first sense that I'm getting is this really soft and comfortable, incredibly happy energy. I'm getting lots of beautiful, soft, pearly pink and white colors. And as she comes forward, I'm seeing her kind of wrap you up in that pink-white energy and give you this big and beautiful embrace, almost like she's wrapping you up in a blanket. And it's funny because the closer I look at the blanket almost looks like it's an heirloom, like somebody crocheted it or knit it or made it or something like that.
Yeah,
so
she did.
Oh, I love that. She's holding it to you and she's just saying, I love you so sweetly. And I'm hearing her, sometimes she's showing us that at nighttime, at bedtime when it's time for you to fall asleep, and certainly her other loved ones too, that I'm hearing her sometimes rocking people to sleep or even singing them to sleep. And the songs are like real old-fashioned songs, like old lullabies, these sweet old songs that she's kind of just humming really, really softly, and she's got this smile and she's so content. She's beautiful.
I muted you, Nancy. I'll get you off mute here in a second, but there was a lot of background noise, so I muted you. What I got is your mom is standing to your right, and when I see somebody's deceased loved one or any spirit, they look like a hologram of what they did when they were alive. And the message that she told me to give you is she believes you're working too hard, too many hours, and you're burning the candle at both ends, which is a typical thing that, moms and grandmothers say, that you're overdoing it and you're not getting enough rest. You're just burning the candle. So I'm going to bring you back and see if that resonates. Does that make sense?
Of course it does.
Okay. All right. She's just she just says, you are working too many hours, you're working too hard, and burning the candle at both ends.
Yeah. Yep, she knows me.
Yeah,
me.
but she's around you all the time, and you can talk with her. I'm going to mute you again, and I'll bring you back off. You can talk to her anytime, Nancy. What you do is you say something to her in your head, and the first thing that pops in your head within a second is going to be her answering you, whether it's a question or a statement or whatever. If you think about it for more than a second, that's going to be your brain answering you. And remember, when you're talking with your mom or any deceased loved one or any other spirit or angel for that matter, that angels and spirits are really literal. So their answers are always correct. Where we get hung up is, how do we ask the question? So be as concise, be as specific on a question if you're asking or asking for advice. Be as specific as you can. And then you'll get advice that's really applicable.
Okay, and I guess the only other thing I think about is that my dad passed, 14 years before her. So I always wonder if, they might be on different planes. I don't know. So I always wonder if they, that's what I've been told by other people, but I'm just, it would be nice. Okay.
Oh, well, thanks so much for calling, and I'm glad you're doing well, but get some rest.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye. Okay, everybody, we do this show every Thursday night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, and 5 Pacific. The call-in number is 712-770-4160, and the access code is 533677#. You can find this information a whole bunch of different places, anywhere you download podcasts, where the show, Ask Julie Ryan Show, is on dozens and dozens of networks, and pretty much any place you download podcasts, you can find us. And this call-in information is in the show notes. It's also on my site, AskJulieRyan.com, and if you scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, you'll see it. Also, I send out a blog each week, and it's a question that somebody has submitted online, and then I answer it, and in the body of the email is all of this call-in information. Last place I show it is on social media. Ask Julie Ryan on Instagram, Ask Julie Ryan on Facebook, Ask Julie Ryan on YouTube. So you can find it all those places. When you're on my site, sign up for my blog, and then you'll get a reminder and also get the question and schedule an appointment when you're on my site. And then we'll have a whole hour to talk about whatever you want, because I laugh and I say I'm a businesswoman and an inventor who learned how to do woo-woo, and I'm a buffet of psychicness. So we can talk about, like you're hearing on the show, deceased loved ones, a medical scan, a PET scan. We can talk to angels. We can talk to spirit guides. We can do past life stuff. I mean, whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about. Having said all that, here's the question this week, and it comes from Allison, and Allison lives in King George, Virginia. And she said, "Hi, Julie. Recently, my horse has been acting up. Can you give me any information as to why? Thanks, Allison." And here's my response. "Hi, Allison. In order to get some answers for you, I first connected to you and then to your horse. Since you didn't provide many details, I did a replay in my mind's eye of your horse's, quote, acting up. What I saw was your horse being more aggressive than normal, bucking and being restless in his stall. I got, which means I received information, your horse was in pain, so I did an energetic medical scan on him. In particular, his neck was inflamed. Once I got the inflammation calmed down and could get a good look at his neck, it looked like it had been tweaked and was causing muscle spasms. When an animal or human skeletal system is twisted or out of alignment, the muscles do their best to get the body realigned. It's a natural healing mechanism that can cause spasms or even constant pain. When feeling surges of pain, most animals, especially horses that are skittish by nature, get scared and try and run away from the pain. They think something or someone is hurting them, and their natural instinct is to remove themselves as soon as possible from the cause of discomfort. My suggestion is to contact an equine chiropractor who can adjust your horse's neck and get it back into proper alignment. That will eliminate the muscle spasms causing his pain, and his behavior and demeanor should return to normal. In the meantime, and in order to provide some quick relief, I watched an energetic chiropractic adjustment be done to your horse's neck. This may help reduce the muscle spasms while you schedule an appointment with an equine chiropractor. Hope this information helps and hope your horse is better soon. I didn't know there was such a thing as an equine chiropractor, so I Googled it, and sure enough, there is. And my future daughter-in-law, Mallory, as most of you that listen to the show regularly know, Mallory is graduating from veterinary school the week she gets married. So Monday we have vet graduation. Saturday they get married. And I asked her about it last night, and she said, oh, yeah, we learned a lot about equine chiropractic and also acupuncture in vet school, which I was impressed with that. Sarah, did you know that there were equine chiropractors?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely not. I learned something fascinating today.
Yeah. So I was really fascinated, speaking of that they're teaching it in the the mainstream vet schools. I thought that was very progressive.
I love
that. They're teaching
yes.
That. Yeah. I thought so too. Right. So, okay. So thanks for your question, Allison, and I hope your horse is feeling better very soon. Okay, let's see who's next. I believe it's Melda. Hi, Melda.
Hi, Julie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, girl?
Good.
Terrific. Please tell everybody where you're calling in from.
I'm calling from the Bay Area in California.
Right. That would be San Francisco to those that don't know what the Bay Area is.
Well, I've just been so busy in the last few months working on taxes because I'm a tax preparer. And something that I've done as I've retired. So Thursday nights are really hard to get on and talk to you.
Oh, well, I'm delighted to hear your voice. You got a question for us?
Well, it's kind of silly, but my dog, Olive, seems to be having an impacted anal gland constantly, and I just wondered, I've changed her food and everything, and I just wondered what it is that is causing her to have this sudden problem. The vet says maybe it's her ALC, her knee and her leg, but I don't see that. But anyway, I was just wondering if you could read Olive and see what's going on.
What I got, and this sounds really simplistic, Melda, but what I got was that, you know how the vets can squeeze those things and get all that yuck out of there, that it just hasn't been cleared out well. That they're not getting all of it out. Have you taken her to the vet to have the vet clear it?
Several times.
Yeah, it's just not getting cleared all the way. And so that's what's causing a problem. And then it's, it seems that it's constant, but it's building up faster because it's still got a bunch of stuff in it, is what I'm getting.
So I've been giving her rice and chicken and carrots and that I make and new food to give her more bulk so that she doesn't have a problem. Then I don't know whether is that helping.
I get that that's good. I get that that's good for her right now at this moment. Sarah, you got anything you want to add to that?
Yes, I was getting that the food switch is a good thing. I keep getting a sense as well that it does need to clear, like there's more that needs to clear, and that actually with more time on this diet that the system's going to adjust to this food switch. So I would say keep at it. Certainly maybe even going back to the vet and saying, let's try another clear here while, we're still getting used to this new diet. And then with time, I am seeing it clear up. But you're on the right track. You're doing the right thing.
I agree.
Okay, great.
Well, okay. Well, good luck. I'm glad the 15th has come and gone, and thanks for doing all those taxes for people. I'm sure they appreciate it. Okay, take care. Thanks, Melda. Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Okay, you bet. Bye-bye. All right, let's see who's next. I believe our next caller is Tracy. Let me get Tracy up here. And we will get you. There you go. Hi, Tracy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. I'm calling from Raleigh, North Carolina.
All righty. Terrific. Well, you got a question for us?
I do. My daughter has become aware that she's intuitive about 2.5 years ago, and apparently the house is sitting on a ley line because there's a lot of activity here. Apparently ley lines bring in a lot of activity, and it's too much for her. She's also trying to heal from a concussion also at that time 2.5 years ago, so it seems like the hit to the head opened up the door about 3-4 months later to her intuitiveness. So now we are needing to move because apparently this house has got some sort of vortex that was opened in one time and not able to close it. So we need to be able to be smart with the next move and don't know exactly where to be looking next. Sure, we've approached a real estate agent, and my daughter does get the sense of any negative energies on a property, so she's able to say, no, this isn't good, no, that isn't good. But I really need to know where to look, or if you have, of course, a particular address, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, so, what I did, Tracy, was when your daughter probably had a concussion, she blew the filters off of her intuitive capabilities. So I replaced them while you were talking. That's not going to mean that she's not going to be able to do her intuitive work. She is, but it's not going to be so all-encompassing and overwhelming for her. It was like there was no filter. So, when you see a water main break, when the water just is gushing up in a geyser out of the water main break, that's what it looked like with her when I put the filter back on. That's number one.
Well,
the other thing is I put a filter on the vortex that's on your home, and those look like kind of like a sewer lid, if you will. And so I would pay attention before you sell the house and before you move and all of that. I think regardless of where she goes with her filters blown off, it's going to be a problem. I'm not getting that you're going to have to move. I think it's a matter of getting these filters back put in place. And certainly we can do some work on your home. If you want to schedule a private session, just go to my website, AskJulieRyan.com, and we can do that. I scan homes all the time. I do it actually for real estate agents and inspectors all the time, and for people that are buying homes. And we give them a list. Okay, there's mold in this corner, and there's rotten wood over here, and there's whatever.
Right.
So we can do that. I'm not getting that it's something that you need to move. I'm not getting you need to move.
Okay.
I think
it's
more.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think it's more of let's just get her filters put in place. And I think that's just going to be something that's going to be more comfortable for her too, instead of kind of like having a water main leak. Okay. So what were you saying?
Yeah, we also have been seeing an AK doctor, a flight kinesiologist, and she's sensing both my daughter and I have high copper levels. So today it was discovered about mold. So we're thinking that there's mold under the crawl space. We have a basement and we have a crawl space.
I get a yes on that there is. And again, we can scan your house and see where all it is, but just as a quickie, I get a yes that there is. Yeah. So, but you live in the South and you've got a crawl space. I mean, I don't know that that's all that uncommon. I think the key is going to be to mediate it and remediate it if it's out of control. But it just kind of comes with the territory in the Deep South where the humidity is higher and that stuff is susceptible because it's not climate controlled. So anything you want to add, Sarah?
Yes, well, I wanted to add that I was getting, as I was tuning in, I was getting a chorus of applause coming in from the angels as Julie was saying about how the filters need to go back on, as if it's like, yes, that's the message that we wanted to bring through, yes, yes, yes. And so as the two of you were talking, I was tuning into your daughter's energy and just kind of asking her higher self, like, hey, do you want to come and ground? Let's go ahead and ground a little bit. You're going to feel really good. And at first there was this like, grounding? What is that? Like, I don't know. I'm really comfortable with being at this really high level right now. I'm comfortable with resonating way up here and picking up on everything. It's sort of like having a radio station that is on, but it's in between stations, and it's maybe sometimes picking up multiple stations all at once. So we're getting a lot of different things. And yeah, that image of the filter being blown off, absolutely true. So she will actually be more powerful in her intuitive ability the more that she is grounded, the more that those filters are on, and that she can control what she's picking up on and control the way that her energy and her sensitivity is shifting with her environment, so that no matter where she is in the world, she can calibrate to the energy. So she's got the power to do that. And it feels like that's actually even a little bit of a soul lesson at this time. You know, whether you guys decide to move or whether you decide to stay, there seems to be this really lovely opportunity, you could even call it, in learning spiritually, to the extent where it's like, yeah, I'm going to learn how to resonate at the level that I want to resonate so powerfully enough and ground it so strongly that nothing can uproot me. The wind can blow, but the tree's not going to blow over, kind of thing. So yeah, her sensitivity will adjust.
Okay,
yeah, I
great.
agree.
Is there anyone too that can? We've been trying to find somebody that would be able to help my daughter and teach her. Do you get any names of people that would be able to help her with these abilities?
Go on our websites. We both teach this. So we'll give the websites at the end of the show, but both of us do. And we do it online, so you don't need to be in person. It's not necessary. Okay. So thanks for calling, Tracy.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Have a good night. Careful of it.
Okay, let's go. I've got a caller from the 360 area code. Hi, who's this?
This is Sally.
Hi, Sally. How are you?
Hi, I am fine.
Terrific. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Monroe in Washington State.
Okay, terrific. You got a question for us?
Yes, I have several. I just also wanted to say I'm Melba's sister.
Oh, yes. I've talked to you before.
Yes. Okay.
Hi.
Okay, because it's close and everything. I'm just kind of quick. The potential with a relationship with a person named Charles, and then a question on my health issues, future, and money and love. And that's it.
Okay, let's try one because we're limited on time. So you choose which one you want it to be. You want it to be Charles since you asked that first?
Yes, let's go that way.
Okay. So your question is it in your best interest to be in a relationship with Charles?
Yes, sir, to pursue it, or is there future potential for it?
Okay. All right, Sarah, you go first.
I'm getting a yes. I'm seeing an image of Charles walking towards you with a bouquet of flowers with this really caring, beautiful look in his eyes. There's such a sweet and sensitive side, and there's a side that wants to bond and wants to have an intimate connection. So welcome it in, explore what there will be. There's a real possibility for love and care here.
I get a yes too with a caveat, Sally. And here's my caveat. I get that from a partner, like a mate, companion, I get green light, go. From a partner, like a mate who's a husband, I get enjoy the companionship. Really loud and clearly, I got do not mix finances. Keep your finances separate. And that could be for a bazillion different reasons. It could be for estate planning. It could be for, kids and inheritance. It could be somebody's got more debt than the other person. I mean, whatever. There are a bazillion different variables here that come into play. I get enjoy him, do not mix finances. Does that make sense?
You. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Does it resonate with you?
I think so.
Do you know enough about him?
Not enough. It's been really short, and then it's been kind of cut off.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wondered the potential for the future, or to let go, or to just still be present and be open with it.
I get be present, be open, but don't mix finances. That's come through about the time.
Okay.
So
okay,
that's just what I'm getting.
And then,
so thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
Okay. Do you have anything about my health?
We don't have time to go into it, but if you call back, if you call back next week, perhaps we can get to it.
I won't be able to on the Thursdays. This was the one time that I was, so that Melda and I we did that. So I want to thank you for your answers.
You bet. Schedule a private session, and we can get into it then.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thanks a lot,
Thanks,
Julie.
Sally. You bet.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Well, to everybody else that we didn't get to, please call back in next week, and we will do our best to get to you. And Sarah, tell everybody how they can find you. What's the easiest way to find you?
The easiest way to tune in is connect with me at sarahhall.com. That's SARAHHALL.com. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, etc., all at Sarah Hall 444. So I would love to connect with any of you, and thank you so much again for having me. I've had a blast.
Oh, you're welcome. And the show that I was on, right, for you, is it available? When will that be available?
Yes, well, it is already available right now. I just posted the links on Facebook and Twitter. So if you guys go to facebook.com/SarahHall444, you'll see the links for it. It's on YouTube and Spreaker right now. And I'll probably go ahead and share those links again in the link in my profile on Instagram too. So again, remember all of that is just at SarahHall444, and you can listen in to Julie and I's wonderful conversation we had earlier today about her book. I just learned such wonderful things from her, so I hope you guys will listen to it.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And then Sarah's going to share that stuff with me, and I'll put it on my social media stuff too, so we'll be able to find that. And then, of course, the show will be up on Saturday and distributed on Saturday to all the networks. So with that, everybody, have a great week. Enjoy Easter, the Easter weekend, Passover, all of the holidays that are being celebrated. And I hope that your weekend and your holiday weekend is just terrific. And Sarah, thanks for joining us. What a treat to have you on the show.
Thank you. It was wonderful.
You bet.
Thanks for having me.
Take care. Okay, bye everybody. Take care.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to follow Julie on Twitter at AskJulieRyan and like her on Facebook at AskJulieRyan. For information on how you can ask Julie your question, please visit AskJulieRyan.com.